Hello everyone, so we just got news from the Korean server. They will be getting a patch next week on the 28th of September, so yeah, next week, the end of this month. And there's some interesting stuff they are changing regarding Soleta and some other monsters. So let's have a look at them. The first thing they're saying is that the attack waiting time after evasion has been improved. Well, I think this is a mistranslation for the Summoner's AI. So I guess when you evade, there's a delay before you can attack again. I'm not too sure. I hope I understand this one correct. If you think it's something else, let me know in the comments below. Then this is really big. In the case of the Summoner Soleta, we believe that the benefit from manipulation in the battle arena, so brawl arena, is greater than that of other summoners. So we are considering lowering the stamina recovery amount when counterattacking, and lowering the movement speed of light steps. So we are using the translator here, but as from my understanding, this is when Soleta gets cooldown reduction to be able to use evasion. And then this one is he has a passive where once she has above a certain HP she gets more movement speed. I guess they're also nerfing this. So long story short, they're nerfing Soleta's flexible movement speed, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I've heard of some people not being happy about, especially I've heard from Cleves that's not happy about getting kited by her. Like she has she can just kite. Like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then we have a monster balance patch. The first monster that's yet again on the list is Chandra, the water beast monk. He got buffed on the Korean server already once. We don't even have that buff yet, and they're changing him again. Then the Wind Archangel, Desert Queen and Dragon Knight is on this list. Now all three of these aren't being used that much. I would say the Wind Dragon Knight I see sometimes. I never see the Wind Archangel, and I rarely see Hafar. I have a huge interest in Hafar, so we'll see what they change on those monsters. Then for the dark monsters, it's Zeratu, Bethany and Rahul. Yet again Rahul, by the way. Rahul was also on the previous Korean balance patch that we don't have yet, so that's interesting. I'm actually amazed that Bethany is on the list. Was she a bit too lackluster? I wonder. I don't think she was. And Zeratu, I know a lot of people don't like him that much. He's a bit RNG, but he can one-shot if you're lucky. But yeah, maybe they're making him less RNG, we'll see. And then please note that because the beastriders are produced in two types, riding and normal, the amount of testing has increased by more than twice as much as when adding existing monsters. So please understand that the total amount of balance adjustments has been reduced. I don't understand what they mean by this, but I guess they're trying to say that since they have two forms, it is harder to make them balanced, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood this, I don't know, but let's have a look at them. They finally released the skills, which is really nice. This is how they will look like in-game. Looks pretty good. Let me open it up here. Yeah, pretty nice. Look at that. And let's go through the skills real quick. When the beastrider is resurrected, she will be... I guess it's the translation here. I mean, when you understand Sky Arena, you know that when she's about to die, she just jumps off her mount and then she fights without the mount. So that's basically what they're saying. Okay, the fire attribute. Deals damage proportional to attack speed, so attack speed scaling, defense down, reduces skill cooldown if the attack speed is higher than the target, so attack speed is really important. Grants self-immunity, deals damage proportion to max health, so she's also scaling off of health, off of HP. And increases attack speed depending on the level of fire energy. When receiving fatal damage, the beast disappears and only the rider remains. At this time, it becomes an assassin type. And depending on the level of fire energy, defense is reduced, skill cooldown is reduced, and damage proportional to attack speed is increased. Interesting. She's an assassin type. That is gonna be that is kind of surprising. So she's a warrior type when she's on the beast, but when the beast disappears and only the rider remains, she becomes an assassin. That is such a good new game mechanic. I like that. That blows my mind. Let's have a look at the water one. Water attribute is also warrior, deals damage, also attack scaling. She strips, she has oblivion, she reduces skill cooldown if her attack speed is higher than the target. Heal block increases defense penetration depending on the level of water energy. Also obviously when she gets fatal damage, only the rider remains. He also becomes an assassin. Enhancement effects are cancelled. Oh, for depending on the water level, so she has block beneficial effect. Skill cooldowns is reduced and damage proportional to attack speed is increased. Okay, so she's also an assassin. Are they all the same? Let's find out. Wind one, attack speeds, damage scaling, strip, oblivion, increases the summoner's ult charge. That's so cool. Skill acceleration to nearby allies. Wow. Grant range skill slowdown. So skill deceleration if the attack speed is higher than the enemy's attack speed. That's so cool. And it's higher than the target's attack. Is higher than. Wait, let me read this again. If the attack speed is higher than the enemy target's attack speed and is higher than the enemy target's attack power. I think it's trying to say then it reduces their attack power or something. I'm not too sure. We will be looking at this next week when the patch drops. I will be streaming it on Twitch if you want to see it. Grants area wide defense reduction, so AoE defense down. Attack power increases depending on the wind energy level. When receiving fatal damage, beast disappears. She becomes an assassin. Depending on the level of wind energy and the enemy's skills are slowed. Skill cooldown is reduced, so this means skill deceleration. And damage proportional to attack speed is increased. It might be skill cooldown up even. Since we're using a translator, we don't know for sure. Okay, light beastrider. She's a warrior. Also attack speed scaling. Strip, oblivion. Crit rate down. Penetrates defense, ignore damage reduction effects. Ignores death, rejects it. Maybe ignore death, I don't know. Deals damage depending on the level of light energy. When receiving fatal damage, the beast disappears and only the rider remains, which also becomes an assassin. The skill effect is not much different from when riding. Oh, really? So the wind one they're saying it stays kind of the same. But I feel like there will be a difference. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, dark one. Again, attack speed scaling, defense down, reduces she reduces her own resistance. Reduces skill cooldown if attack speed is higher than the target. Passes on skill weakening effects. So she transfers harmful effects? Or, yeah, she probably transfers. I know the dark, what do you call him? The Dark Howl has that kind of thing. Removes immunity and reduces defense depending on the level of dark energy. Harmful effects cannot be removed, cannot be buffed, and attack and defense power are increased. When receiving fatal damage, the beast disappears and only the rider remains, and like the light attribute, the skill effect is not much different from when riding. Interesting. They are not stating if she's an assassin or not, but it's the rest were assassins, so I'm gonna assume it is, but maybe it isn't, you never know. Did they say it here? No, the light one is also not, so maybe the light and dark one stays. Oh wait, it says here assassin. I don't know, I think that everybody is then an assassin once they jump off the bistro. But I don't know. As for the Dark One, it might seem weird that she does resistance down to herself. I know that she becomes stronger the more harmful effects she has. It's a very weird monster and very unique. That's why it works that way. Okay, before acquiring the beastrider, a dedicated dungeon will be opened where you can experience battles with beastriders. Once you acquire the water one, you will be able to complete the story of the related beastrider monsters. Now they have on the monster journal on the top left of your screen. On the Korean server you can now do the beastriders quest halfway the water one, but you can't complete it. They only put like a teaser up, but it seems like you will be able to summon them, or the water one, throughout this. So that is pretty nice. You can get more rewards when you join the Beastrider, Daughter of the Wild. There's gonna be an event for them. Nice. Let me just see. But yeah, they clearly state once you acquire the water attribute, you will be able to complete the story of the related Beastrider. You see, I'm not sure if... yeah, I'm not too sure about what's going on here, because on the Korean server, like I said, you can only do half of the quest, and then if you try to continue, you hit a wall where it tells you need the water beast rider. So I'm just a bit scared, and it's a bit sus if you will be able to get her through the journal, or what the heck is going on there. Well, I guess we'll find out next week, hopefully. And then Transmogs. We finally got some new Transmogs. Cheerleader Skydancer and Cheerleader Paladin will be added to the store through transmogification. This is the cheerleader for Skydancers, chat. Look at that, man. I always said there is no transmog for the Skydancers. They are becoming way more popular than what they used to be, especially the fire one. So I think this is a great decision from them. Add in something. And then the Paladin, we have seen this before on a stream from the Korean devs, I think. So this is not new to me, but it might be for you. But this is new to me. Looks pretty cool. We'll have a look at it in-game next week. And then another one. The Celestial Sword Magic Sword Shape transformation has been added and can be obtained through the Arena store. So I guess it will be Challenge Arena store. And this is the magic knights, like the net and all the rest. That's how they look like. Pretty cool. And then this is the plan for next week's update, and in the first update in October, various... I don't know, I think, oh, I understand what this is. This is when you combine like artifacts. This is my assumption. When you combine artifacts, you can now mass combine. That is what this is saying. Really big W from them. Then Summoner's Path quests and main quest expansions are scheduled. I wonder if this means like for like Orbia, Orbia gets her own quest and Soleta gets her own quest and so on. I wonder if that is what this means. Maybe, I'm not too sure. But yeah, main quest is getting expansions, and there will be a new main town, and it will be Soleta's new city. That much we know so far about this part. But yeah, that's it for the patch notes that the Korean server will be getting next week, and also what they will be getting in the first update in October. I'm looking really forward to that. I will be streaming it, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and take care and stay safe. Peace out, peace out, peace out.